Good evening, and welcome to tonight's commencement ceremony for the Pequea Valley High School class of 2025. My name is Annabelle Reber, and as president of this year's graduating class, I would like to thank our school board members, administrators, parents, facilitators, friends, and relatives for supporting us as not just learners, but as human beings attempting to make this world a better place. Tonight, we begin the next stage of our life's journey, equipped with the necessary skill set for our future endeavors. Live with purpose. Chase your dreams with courage. I pray for a bright and fulfilling future for each of you. And as the last class to ever graduate from Pequea Valley High School, congratulations. We have made our mark on the Valley. Thank you.
Good evening to the class of 2025. It is hard to believe that today is finally here, a day that we have all anticipated for the past 4 years. Throughout our time here at Pequea Valley, we have all had the opportunity to participate in many different activities. Through these activities, we have met mentors who have taught us to show up and be present for the things that we are passionate about. For example, at every National Honor Society meeting for the past 2 years, I can remember Mrs. Herr reminding us that even if you have all of your service hours completed for the year, you still need to continue to show up and be involved in our community here at Pequea Valley. This small comment has stuck with me in everything that I have been involved in. Showing up sounds simple as getting to school on time, being there to support a friend, or even turning in your homework on the right day. Showing up means being present and engaged, even when you may be unsure of the outcome. As high schoolers, we all have busy schedules. Showing up can be difficult at times, but it is important that we recognize that showing up is not only the physical act of being somewhere. Showing up is also the work that you put in along the way to help achieve a final outcome. Just think about it. Every opportunity, friendship, or achievement would not be possible without that first step of showing up. Whether you were a member of the FFA, student council, a sports team, chamber singers, TSA, AVIDM, dual enrollment, National Honor Society, or any other group here at Pequea Valley, you have had to show up at one time or another. High school has taught us the importance of showing up for what we care about, even if it can be difficult at times. Leaning on others for support when needed is crucial, and without our amazing facilitators here at Pequea Valley, we would not have been able to accomplish all that we have during our time here. When I think about an example of people who constantly show up for what they care about, Mr. Mosser and Mrs. Van Sant are the first that come to mind. Whether we are in need of an extra morning meeting for FFA, need help reviewing a speech, or anything else, they are always there to help. Here at Pequea Valley, it is hard to pick out one specific example of someone who shows up the most when we have supportive admin, guidance counselors, teachers, lunch ladies, nurses, janitors, coaches, and club advisors who have made each of our high school experiences positive. All of these mentors have played a major part in many of our high school experiences, and they have shown us what it means to truly show up for our community. Showing up is a skill that we will each use throughout the rest of our lives and career. No matter what your plans are after today, you will need to show up for someone at one time or another. Thank you to the mentors here at Pequea Valley who have taught us what it means to truly show up for the things that you care about. We would not have made it to today if it weren't for your constant support. Now, once today is over and you move on to the next chapter of your life, I encourage you to continue to show up for yourself, for your people, and most importantly, for your community. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We did it. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2025. Who here has felt prepared for every opportunity that they've encountered in high school? I'll tell you right now, not me. And anyone who says that they've always been ready for what their high school career has thrown at them, I hate to say, is lying right to you. Part of the beauty of our time here in high school is that we get the chance to try anything. Want to play a new sport? Go for it. The coach is more than willing to teach you everything you need to know. Want to join a new club? The existing club members will welcome you with open arms. Want to explore a new career field? We have a class for it and a teacher that wants you to learn all that you can. As students, we've been given the chance to find what we love and the things that we are most passionate about. But we've also been given the space to fail at some things, to find what we don't love, and to achieve things we once felt incapable of. Opportunity is a funny thing. Sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time. You're someone who's always cared about your grades and involvement, and one day an email from Mrs. Herr prompts you to apply for the National Honor Society. Other times, it seems like this leadership position, new club, or job opening was made just for you. Maybe the chance to join CTC felt like it came out of nowhere, but now you're gaining experience in the first choice that you've been set on since 7th grade. And still other times, you might have no idea how you ended up where you are, but Mr. Malser and Mrs. Van Sant said that you would be so good at this Future Farmers of America competition. Or Mr. Wenzel convinced you to try out a VEDM. Or Senor Amsbacher talked up the Costa Rica trip so much that you just had to go. And now, as our time here at Pequea Valley is coming to an end, and we are moving on to new opportunities, new experiences, and in some ways, a new life, I want to remind you to not stop taking hold of those opportunities. Moving into college, starting a new job, joining the military, or wherever life takes you, can feel like the biggest leap that you've ever taken into the unknown. In some ways, it feels like we're falling without a safety net for the first time. Throughout high school, we've always had the security of failing comfortably. Whether that comfort came from teachers or guidance counselors, parents or mentors, there was always someone there to help us pick up the pieces. As we move forward into the real world, it's easy to feel like that safety net is gone, like we're jumping into new responsibilities and opportunities with no guarantee of success, and maybe worse, no guarantee of security if we fail, if we don't get that job, if we don't get into that school or program, if we don't live up to the ideals of adulthood. However, as scary as that sounds and as underqualified as we may feel, don't let the fear of failing stop you from grasping the opportunities that come your way. Take the lessons of dedication, hard work, and perseverance into every future endeavor. The experience of countless opportunities and attempts, failures, and restarts will be invaluable as we move into this next phase of life and continue to learn to try and fail and try again. As we move forward from this evening, I encourage you to take that risk. Accept those opportunities you feel underqualified for, because those might be the ones that give you new direction, show you your purpose, or prove that you are capable of what once seemed impossible. While we may not have been prepared for everything that high school threw at us, and we may not have always succeeded, Pequea Valley has been our safe space. And here we have been given the tools to tackle whatever comes next. Go forward in confidence. We have the tools to conquer every future challenge, embrace every opportunity, and build on the solid foundation that we have spent the last 4 years preparing. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
hurt me, don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices, no one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted, finally home where I belong. Starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past.
There was once a time I must have had them too.
Family, I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Let's let this be a sign, let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last.
Good evening, everyone. How about a round of applause for the three speakers and those two great songs? Graduates, I look at you today a little differently than I did 13 years ago. 13 years ago, I became the superintendent of schools for Pequea Valley School District. Guess what grade you were in? Kindergarten. So I had a great chance of watching all of you grow in such great ways. And I just appreciate the front row seat that I had. It was an honor watching you throughout the years and the men and the women that you have become. I'm here to tell everybody in this room, the whole Valley Village, under one roof, a job well done. Graduates, I think you would agree with me that it did take a village. And we have the best one of them all, the Valley Village. It's important that if you're leaving the Valley Village or experiencing something outside of our village, that you bring the village with you, or at least the characteristics of the great people that make up our village. For instance, belief in yourself. You can take that from your fantastic facilitators. These people did more than just teach you math, English, and science. They believed in you when maybe you didn't believe in yourself. Some stayed late to help you catch up, wrote recommendation letters, coached you on the field, on the risers, on the stage, and in life. and showed you that learning is about curiosity and customized, authentic experiences, not just grades. You should also take care with you. You learn that from your parents and guardians. After all, they've been your first and most faithful cheerleaders. Thank them for the early morning wake-ups, the late night pep talks, the rides to practice, the packed lunches, the patience, and the love. Your parents showed you how to work hard and never to quit, even when it wasn't easy. Also, don't forget to bring some vision with you. We get that from our great school board. These leaders make decisions behind the scenes that help shape the education you received. Make sure you thank them for investing in your future, making sure you had safe buildings, updated technology, and strong academic and extracurricular programs. Take with you the discipline you learn from your principals and administrators. They set the tone for your schools. Thank them for modeling leadership, for making the tough calls, for being visible, and for reminding you that character matters just as much as academics. Remember the support from your siblings and your family members. Siblings and family members are our built-in support systems. Thank them for celebrating your wins, teasing you when you needed some humility, and being there when you needed someone who just gets it. Don't forget to bring your kindness that we learned from our support staff, custodians, cafeteria workers, bus drivers, and office assistants, and instructional staff. They kept our schools running smoothly every single day. Thank them for their quiet kindness, holding doors, giving smiles, making sure you were fed, safe, and ready to learn. In your new village, be sure to be a mentor to others, like our business and community leaders. They provided you with authentic experiences, internships, and walked alongside of you to finish your 13-year journey. And most of all, don't forget about the fun you had. And you probably got that from your friends, I'm guessing. My daughter is getting married June 14th. And I went to high school 36 years ago, and I'm proud to say that my 5 best friends will be at that wedding. My 5 best high school friends. We made a pact that we were going to stay together and make sure we were a big part of each other's lives. I suggest you do the same with your friends. Put it all together: belief, care, vision, discipline, support, kindness, mentoring, and don't forget to have some fun along the way. Now it's time for you, the graduate, to pat yourself on the back for meeting everyone halfway and finding common ground with everyone along the way. Now it's time to begin another journey. You have a wonderful foundation to grow from. Strive to become a team with other people in other villages and build those positive relationships needed for true success to occur. Class of 2025, it truly did take a village to get you to this point. And now, as you move forward, you will always know that you can always come back and you'll always be a huge part of our Valley Village. Please remember what your village taught you. Look to be part of something different. Remember, lift others the way you've been lifted. Show gratitude, kindness, courage in all we do, and show everyone what a PV Brave stands for. Because if this journey has taught us anything, you and myself, it's that together we go farther. Congratulations, class of 2025, you made it.
Out of the smoke, out of the night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up broken and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. A city of men.
Good evening. Maddie, that was amazing. And I've been saying this a lot here lately, but I will say it again for this crowd, that the class of 2025 is one of the most impressive groups of people to walk the halls of Pequea Valley High School. And I think from tonight's graduation ceremony, you would understand why I say that so regularly. At this time, we will be recognizing graduates with academic honors. Graduates, when you hear your name, please stand and face the audience, and please remain standing until the last name in your honors group is called. Graduating cum laude, that is with a GPA of 3.35 to 3.64, Cheyenne Arment. Amy Wilkinson. Caitlin Landis. Annabelle Reber. And Lynn Vu. Please join me in congratulating these learners. You may be seated. Graduating magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.65 to 3.94, Galilea Gonzalez, Katie Stoltzfus, McKenna Bradley, Vanessa Yahim, Brendan McDonald, Marco Martinez Ortiz, Grace Petersheim, Lillian Steik, Bo Smucker, Charity Palmer, Madeline Heverin, and Murphy Madden. Please join me in congratulating this group of honor graduates. Graduating summa cum laude, that is with a GPA of 3.95 to 4.3. Jackson Hershey. Carissa Sensnig. Abigail Byler. Lana Willenbrock. Sydney Roy. Brianna Laredo. Jackson Zook. Morgan Graham. Trevor Volmer. Cole Stoltzfus. Samantha Groff. Savannah Lance. Taylor Gaiman. Hannah Kern. Bailey Scott. Hayden Winey. And Emily Eckenrode. Please join me in congratulating this fine group of academic young people.
Good evening. It is my distinct honor and privilege to share with you the accomplishments of the class of 2025. As Annabelle pointed out, the last ever graduating class from the building that was Pequea Valley High School. Over the last years, you have led us through so many moments of nostalgia over this building process. The last ever musicals and plays, the final concerts and performances, games and competitions, farewell tours to the community, and you even held on for one last final second victory over the faculty in the senior faculty basketball game. Thank you for that. Mr. Espy is still apparently a little bitter. Through it all, you have handled this process with a quiet and steady resiliency, a true example for all of our underclassmen to follow. I want to thank you for all that you've done for the Valley, and thank you for all you've done to set us up for the bright future ahead. We are recognizing 107 graduates in the class of 2025 tonight, and they include the following. 31% will be attending a four-year institution, with our most popular choices being Westchester University and Penn State University. Out-of-state universities include the College of Charleston and Liberty University. Their most popular fields of study are business, nursing, and education. 10% will be attending a two-year college, with Harrisburg Area Community College being their most popular selection. 30% of our graduates tonight will attend a technical school or are enrolled in a program that will earn them a certification. 26% will be entering the workforce, providing skilled labor to areas desperately in need of their support. 2 of our graduates tonight will be serving this great nation by joining our armed services. Please stand and remain standing when I announce your names so that we can properly recognize you. Vanessa Yahim, who will be serving in the United States National Guard. And Joseph Crow, who will be serving in the United States Marine Corps. The United States military needs quality individuals to defend this nation, and these two, they are getting true patriots and honestly impressive human beings that are going to continue to make this community and this country proud. So let's honor their service to all of us and to the country with a round of applause. Thank you. This year, 16 learners in the graduating class are members of our National Honor Society. Led by officers Annabelle Reber, Abigail Byler, Hannah Kern, and Sam Groff, they logged a total of 442 hours of community service, and now I sort of know why, Mrs. Herr, including assisting approximately 2,500 visitors that walked the halls of the high school for our farewell tours. To see so many people return to walk where they once stood just shows the deep connection we all share with this place and with each other. Continuing this class's theme of public service, 11 seniors were a part of the Minithon team working to support the fight against childhood cancer. Senior leaders helped raise over $14,000 this year for the kids to fund cancer research and treatment. This is more than double what our class earned last year, and a truly special accomplishment by this group of individuals. At our awards ceremony last week, graduates earned 67 different awards, totaling more than $25,000, and 36 seniors earned honor plaques, which means they were on the honor roll every single marking period of their entire high school career. The members of this class also frequently showcased and gifted us through their incredible talents in music and the performing arts, as you saw here this evening, including several noteworthy performances to close out the auditorium and our main stage for the final time. For our final shows, Stage 772 performed The Curious Savage, providing an excellent cast and superb moral message for the community to see. And the last ever musical to be performed on the main stage was also a special one, White Christmas. Both shows featured Maddie Heverin in starring roles, and seniors Annabelle Reber and Ruby Byler helped manage shows behind the scenes. Vanessa Yahim even served as a student choreographer to help the entire Valley community dream of a simpler time and, of course, having a white Christmas. Our music program continued to have success across the board. Hayden Winey and Jackson Hershey were both accepted to County Chorus, and Hayden also moved on to District 7 Chorus. Madeline Heverin, who you just heard, qualified for County, District, and Regional Chorus, becoming the first Pequea Valley learner to qualify for Regional Chorus since 2019. Our band also had success this year. Senior leaders such as Maddie, Lana Willenbrock, and Ruby Byler helped lead the marching band in their Foo Fighters set, as well as in making the County Band Festival alongside Samantha Groff. The jazz band performed in locations around the county, with Bo Smucker and Annabelle Reber a part of the leadership alongside Maddie and Lana. In sports, our senior and underclassmen athletes had a truly incredible season representing the Valley. Our golf team finished a ridiculous 35-0, the best record in school history. They won the section, they placed first in the league for 2A schools, they won the AA district championship, and they finished 7th overall in the entire state, which did, yes, make them public school champs. Cole Stolzfus won the district title as an individual and competed well in the state tournament. Our boys soccer team returned to the district playoffs this year, as Taylor Gaiman and Corey Baldwin were both named first team All-Stars. Murphy Madden made the second team, and Hayden Winey was named an academic All-Star. In girls soccer, Morgan Graham was named first team All-Star, and Emily Eckenroe was named an academic All-Star. Our football team went 5-5 this season, best record in 10 years, and qualified for the first playoff berth in program history by making the Eastern Conference playoffs. Our boys basketball team also returned to the District 3 playoffs this year for the first time since 2020, and Cole Stolzfus represented the Valley in the County All-Star game. Our girls basketball team went 24-4, winning the section for the first time in school history. They also competed in the district championship game at Hershey Giant Center, also public school champs, and made it to the Elite Eight in the PIAA state playoffs, the furthest any team has gone in program history. Katie Stolzfus was named section All-Star, Trinity Rosa made the second team, Morgan Graham made the all-defensive team, and Brianna Laredo was named the all-academic team. In baseball, seniors Don Burrell and Trevor Volmer were named second-team All-Stars. And in boys tennis, our team went 13-1 this season, making it to the Lancaster-Lebanon League semifinals, taking third place in the District 3 playoffs and qualifying for states. Cole Stolzfus won the AA Singles League tournament. Hayden Winey placed third, and Cole and Hayden both teamed up to win the AA League doubles title and qualified for district and state doubles tournaments. They were also named Lancaster-Lebanon League All-Stars. Our esports program also continued to grow. As an example, senior Luke DeSanto helped create and build our middle school program, even serving as a mentor and coach of young middle schoolers alongside Senor Amsbacher. In the world of agriculture, our program continued to win accolades and statewide recognition and be a model of what an FFA program could be for schools across the country. FFA President Abby Byler, Vice Presidents Annabelle Reber and Bo Smucker, reporter McKenna Bradley, and treasurer Edgar Gonzalez led this year's chapter through an extremely successful academic year. All of the officers I just mentioned, alongside seniors Isaiah Slaybaugh, Jackson Zook, and Sam Groff, were on winning teams and represented Pennsylvania in the National Convention in Indianapolis and the Big E in Massachusetts. Their success came in events such as agricultural communications, marketing plans, poultry evaluation, and food science and technology. 5 seniors earned their FFA Keystone degree at the PA Farm Show. Bo Smucker, Annabelle Reber, Jackson Zook, Abigail Byler, and McKenna Bradley all achieved this distinguishment by documenting over 125 community service hours and engaging in agricultural work-based learning. Their experiences included supporting local businesses such as Verdant View Farms, Atlantic Timber Frames, and farmers markets owned by families of our community. McKenna Bradley even owns 3 of her own businesses: McKenna's Beads, Media by McKenna, and Flourish Makers Market, where she applies all of her FFA business skills she learned through her time in the Valley. We as a district have worked to expand opportunities for our college-bound learners, including by increasing our dual enrollment options, our early enrollment options, and by continuing to offer college in the classroom credits, which are classes taught by Pequea Valley facilitators for college credit. As examples, senior Hannah Kern took 6 AP classes, and McKenna Bradley and Savannah Lance each completed 6 different dual enrollment classes. For some seniors, their academic adventure is actually about to continue because their final class is about to begin. 7 of these seniors will be heading west on a 10-day adventure to Glacier National Park in Montana as a part of our tribe course, where they will be learning outdoor skills such as hiking, camping, indoor bouldering, kayaking, and service learning. As a part of our district First Choice initiative and frequent networking with local businesses, our learners in front of you completed over 22,000 hours in internships, co-ops, work studies, and job shadows. Just a few examples of learners that made Pequea Valley proud taking advantage of these situations: Katie Stolzus, who did an outstanding job in an internship with our elementary school nurse. Her supervisor consistently praised her exceptional communication skills, motivation, and level of professionalism. She's already completed dual enrollment classes through St. Joseph's University, making her a truly promising young professional. Madeline Stolzus completed a summer intensive course at Ithaca University, or Ithaca College, for musical theater, completing a year-long internship with Mr. Bankert, and now will be studying musical theater at Dean College in Massachusetts this fall. Bianca Cruz completed an internship at Plain and Fancy, earning rave reviews and a full endorsement from her supervisor as she moves along on her first choice journey. Ashton Martin, a graduate of our core program, successfully completed 2 years of cooperative education at B.J. Baldwin Electric. Over the last 2 years, he has logged over 1,500 hours. Due to his work ethic and dedication, he has been accepted in the official electrical apprenticeship program at B.J. Baldwin through ABC Keystone, getting his career off to a promising start. Our Tech Ed department, which has now twice been named STEM School of the Year for the entire Lancaster-Lebanon counties, and recently saw facilitator and Pequea Valley alumnus Jamile Smoker be named the IU13 STEM Teacher of the Year, continued to impact the first choice journeys of our kids. As an example, Alex Wilkinson completed an internship in robotics engineering at Robotic Works at Millersville University. His strong technical abilities, creativity, and stamina allowed him to learn quickly and will lead to a successful future as he pursues robotics engineering at Widener University. We are very proud of all the learners who took advantage of these opportunities, and as a district, we're going to continue to strive to create opportunities to lead each learner to their first choice, whatever it may be. Many of our graduates also continue to take advantage of learning opportunities at career and technology centers, earning certificates and valuable experiences. These are Pequea Valley learners who attend schools that provide training for opportunities in needed fields. Just a few examples. Slater Harris Vargas, who completed the carpentry program, was just recognized with the Student Council Award for having the highest GPA of any CTC learner. Daniel Guest succeeded in the automotive program and now is going to continue his studies in the field. And Eloise Fickinger demonstrated incredible growth both as a professional and as a person, taking part in the Animal Vet Technician program. Thank you for representing yourselves and the school with such distinction. We are proud of our seniors for learning these skilled trades and hope to see even more learners in the future being able to take advantage of these opportunities. Our school board and district office administration have supported us in expanding our reach into Chester County in an effort to provide more opportunities for this community. In closing, just a few words about this group. Every generation of Americans, when in their youth, is critiqued for their supposed shortcomings. In fact, every person in this audience over the age of 30 should remember that also we were once part of a generation that was considered by our elders to be one that was falling far short of expectations. Our music rebellious, our fashion sense bizarre, our lingo confusing, and our work ethic lacking. But I can confidently tell you without a hint of doubt that when this generation is passionate about something, they deliver. And we as a staff this year were privileged to witness this passion and caring in small moments that took place throughout this year. We saw it in times of victory as our red zone and athletes would rejoice in a last-second win. We saw it in times of success, the jubilation clear in a spontaneous dance party after Minithon announced how much they had worked to raise to fight childhood cancer. We saw it in the circle of outgoing FFA officers huddled together to remember their efforts, while the incoming officers met nearby in solidarity and celebration just at the honor of being the future of the program, tears of pride coming down their faces. We saw it in our senior chamber singers as they held hands performing that Lonesome Road for the last time, uniting in emotional embraces after that special moment together. We heard it in the triumphant shouts as the final curtain closed after a successful show. We saw it in a student shedding literal tears of joy in the hallway after having found out they passed the final they had spent hours prepping for. And we saw it in a team kneeling together in prayer for an injured teammate on a baseball diamond. To our soon-to-be graduates and our community's future, continue to seek what you are passionate about. Continue to find what motivates you. Continue to find the purpose that for you makes it all worthwhile. I'd like to thank you on behalf of Pequea Valley for allowing us to be a part of these special moments and a part of your lives for the time that we had. And so, Dr. Orndorff, members of the Board of School Directors, parents, families, friends, faculty, and honored guests, graduating seniors, I hereby certify that all members of this class have met the requirements for graduation as established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Pequea Valley School Board. It therefore gives me great pleasure to congratulate the class of 2025.
Cheyenne Sky Arment. Zion Arnold. Kimberly Marie Baez. Corey Baldwin. Trevin Blank. Dominic Burrell. Garrett Carney. Caden Carter. Bianca Cruz. Noah Ryan Culp. Matthew Davis. Logan Shane DeHaven. Lucas DeSanto. Emily Eckenrode. Eloise Fickinger. Jacob Fisher. Jared Gamboa. Taylor Gaiman. Galilea Gonzalez. Edgar Gonzalez. Lincoln Graham. Morgan Graham. Olivia Graybill. Daniel Guest. Slater Harris. Abram Hershey. Ashley Hershey. Madison Hofnagel. Damian Holmes. Lincoln Hauk. Dylan Hudock. Eric Irizarry. Kyron Zook. Hannah Kern. Cody Koffroth. Joseph Crow. Caitlin Landis. Savannah Lance. Jordan Lee. Caleb Lee Kemberling. Murphy Madden. Ashton Martin. Marco Martinez Ortiz. Brennan McDonald. Cynthia Ortiz. Juan Andres Ortiz Almanza. Grace Petershine. Isaac Scott Richardson.
Alexis Roman Fonseca. Trinity Rosa. Sydney Roy. Bailey Scott. Carissa Sensenig. Isaiah Slaybaugh. Jada Smith. Shane Smoker. Victoria Smoker. Daniel Sobiek. Julian Stacy. Sophia Stoltzfus. Lillianne Grace Stike. Ava Stoltzfus. Cole Stoltzfus. Katie Stoltzfus. Leah Stoltzfus. Sierra Thomas. Autumn Thompson. Naomi Traverso. Sean Vargas. Trevor Volmer. Lynn Vu. Bradley Warnick. Caitlin Wirtz. Alex Wilkinson. Amy Wilkinson. Eric Williams. Jalen Wilson. Avery Yoder. Emily Zapata. Harmony Zook. Jackson Zook. Abigail Byler. McKenna Bradley. Ruby Olivia Byler. Jackson Hershey. Madeline May Heverin. Savannah Morgan Thomas. Vanessa Katarina Yahim. Samantha Joni Groff. Brianna Nicole Laredo. Bo Smucker. Madeline Stoltzfus. Lana Willenbrock. Hayden Winey. Annabelle Elizabeth Reber.
On behalf of the class of 2025, I now accept these diplomas.